Hey everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. So for today's video, I have something completely different than what I normally film, but it is my husband's birthday weekend and I was planning a little picnic for him since we can't really go to restaurants, and I realized that a lot of the things that I'm using are my FabFitFun favorites. So I figured I would film a favorites video along with a get ready with me because I'm also using some of their goodies on my face. I'm not a makeup channel, so the face part is going to be pretty quick and pretty standard. I'm not showing you any hacks or anything like that because, as you can see, my makeup is very simple. But if you haven't tried FabFitFun, I have done a few videos in the past, and the code, if you want to try it, will be in my description. I do love them because they're pretty inclusive. It is available in the UK, US, and Canada, which is where the majority of my audience is, so I feel better talking about stuff that more people can join in on. They're also a variety of things, so you're not just getting beauty, you're getting beauty, lifestyle, fitness, a whole ton of things, which is why I'm able to do face and a little picnic with this. And their stuff is in sustainable packaging, so I feel a lot better about receiving something and knowing that it's recyclable stuff. So let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, the face portion is going to be pretty quick, and then we're gonna go into prepping my picnic. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so my hair is picked up, my face is primed and washed, and I don't know if you guys have seen videos of me without makeup on, but usually my skin is not, I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but it's not this red, it's not this blotchy, it's pregnancy. Pregnancy has definitely done a number on my skin. So full disclosure, I am trying products. Like I just switched concealers to this Juvia's Place one. And that's probably the only thing that I tried because my Tarte one is a little too drying for me and it was just clinging on to patches that I didn't even know I had. So I'm gonna start with concealer because your girl is 35, and when she learned to do makeup, I was always told that concealer goes on first because it's hiding and color correcting. So we're gonna start with this, and I really think that this concealer is a little too light for me, but the girl at the store said that if I go any darker then I'm gonna look funny. Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go. I'm just using this little like Eco Tools thing. I like the travel size because I can use it for both foundation and concealer. And I do cover my entire eye with concealer. Oh my goodness, that is bright. But it is covering up my red, which is nice. That blended out really nice. By the way, I'm not using a mirror, I'm just using this. So for certain things, I am gonna have to run to the bathroom because, as you can tell, I'm not in a place with a mirror. I'm gonna use my Fenty Beauty foundation, and honestly, I think this one might be a little too light for me at this point because I do have a tan, and I'm only gonna do a pump and probably not do the whole thing because this is always just way too much. So I'm gonna use the same thing because, like I said, my concealer is honestly to color correct and then I put my stuff on top. So we're gonna start on this side and start blending downward because I feel like I forget this part of my face all the time. Actually, that might not be light. That might be good now. Full disclosure, no matter what foundation I use, I never add foundation here because I have this natural contour. Look at me trying to make hyperpigmentation seem glamorous, but I'm way darker here than I am on the rest of my face. So if I ever try and match foundation from this side of my face to the rest, it's just gonna look horrible. So I honestly skip it and I just add bronzer everywhere else so it matches. And I make sure to drag my foundation down so that I don't look funky. Okay, so that color might not be bad. And look, it looks like I don't have a really bad case of rosacea. So I'm not too mad at it, but I do wish my skin would go back to normal. By the way, I will mention what products I got from FabFitFun. Obviously these two I did not. For bronzer, I use this Fenty Beauty bronzer. It is the only one that I've found for my skin tone that doesn't make me look like an Oompa Loompa and doesn't run gray. I'm just using a regular fluffy brush And I do go over my cheeks, not that part right here, because then it looks like I have a really saggy face. So I'm just gonna go right here, and then you see how it matches my natural contour, my natural darkness, my natural hyperpigmentation. So I'm gonna add some here. And I go a little crazy with this. I do add some here just in case my foundation doesn't exactly match. I want to make sure that I don't look that crazy. And sometimes I just do this when I'm really lazy and I don't want to add more makeup. I just go here and here. And now I don't look like a sleek milk dud. There's some definition to my face. Sometimes I skip blush depending on the condition of my skin. But I think today is going to be one of those days because I feel like I don't want to add anything more to my face. I think this is enough. For eyes, I do everything backwards. I'm gonna do my eyebrows last. This I got from FabFitFun. It is a Winky Lux palette, mini latte kitten palette, and I have been obsessed with one color in here, which is cinnamon. It is super duper pigmented, and for a crease color, I think it is amazing. I'm using an Urban Decay brush for this. This brush is like an old brush, and I've added a little bit, tap it off, and I have hooded eyes, so as you can see, no matter how much I add, it's gonna disappear. But if I add too much, then it just looks blotchy. So I'm just gonna go here. I'm not gonna go too low, because if I go too low, then it's just gonna look like I'm tired. And I'm gonna do the same thing to the other side. Okay. So sometimes when I'm in a hurry, I just leave it as is because my lid color is a lot lighter. I know you're not supposed to, I know you're supposed to add a contrasting color. So usually what I do is I leave it as is, or I add a pop of gold. But just so that my under eye looks a little bit more complete, I grab the smaller side of this brush and I grab that same color and I try and diffuse that together so I don't look like I have this huge concealer mark. Like I said, I'm not a makeup channel. I'm just trying my best to make my face look presentable. Okay. So this is what I'm left with. It does look like I'm a little tired, so I might pop in a gold shade. I'm not picky about gold shades on my lid. As long as it's sparkly and makes me look awake, I'm cool. So I might do that. But next what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add my eyeliner. Now this I got in a FabFitFun box. It is from Stila, and it is Stay All Day Waterproof Liner. I sweat a lot. Like, my eyelids are the only part of my face that are sweaty or oily, whatever you want to call it. So all day liners are the best. And this one has a really nice tip, so you can get a nice wing. I do have hooded eyes, so that's kind of hard for me to get an exact line that's gonna match. But I've accepted my fate. As you can see, I have one eyebrow that goes up really high. That's like a nervous thing. So my eyeliner is just never gonna match, and that's okay. But I really do love this because it does give me a lot of control. I'm not gonna do that on camera, unfortunately, because I have no actual mirror and I'm gonna end up looking crazy if I do. I'm also gonna pair that with the Stila mascara. I did get this from my FabFitFun box as well, so I got a nice little duo. Okay, I'm back. So I did go ahead and fill in my eyebrows, and this is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist, which I have on my own. I haven't done my mascara yet. I wanted you guys to see how the Stila mascara is, but this is how the eyeliner is. I was gonna go ahead and add lashes, but to be honest with you, I just really don't want a lot of stuff on my face right now because I'm gonna be outside and it's gonna be hot. I probably could get another coat on there, but like I said, I don't have a mirror. But I really do love these two together, the two Stila things. And my favorite FabFitFun find for face has been this Winky Lux, because it's just one color, and as you can see, it looks so good. I have been guilty of putting this same color on my lips and putting chapstick on top because it just looks so pretty. I'm not gonna do that today Another honorable mention, I got this in a FabFitFun box, are Baddington lashes. I had these on in a TikTok video and they are so pretty. I did cut them down to fit, but again, another FabFitFun favorite. I'm gonna move on to lips. I was just gonna do simple chapstick and then I realized that I bought this color, so why not? This is Pumpkin Spice from Too Faced and it is so pretty. It is so pretty. It looks like a brick and a peanut butter all together, and I always get questions on my lipstick, so I figured why not add one of my favorites to this. I usually use a lot of red, and then I'm gonna cover this whole thing up with my Nectar glasses. I did receive this in a FabFitFun box and it is amazing. I don't want to wear sunglasses, it's really not that sunny, but my eyes are super sensitive. So these are Nectar blue light glasses. I know you're supposed to use them when you're using your device, but I love them. I think they look so cute. For clothing, I'm just gonna keep it simple. I always wear black tights and a tank top. I'm pregnant and right now nothing fits. So even when I'm not pregnant, that's kind of like my go-to. So I love kimonos. And today I'm gonna be using one that I was sent from FabFitFun, and it is a beautiful color, has beautiful fringe at the bottom, and it's a great way to dress up my everyday attire because Lord knows I don't want to wear anything else right now. So yeah, I'm gonna take my hair down and then we're gonna move on to prepping the actual picnic. I've been obsessed with charcuterie boards and they sent me this in a FabFitFun box, so I'm gonna put one together. This is really small and I'm gonna let you enjoy the ASMR sounds. My favorite thing about the board is that it's so small, so you can make a personal little board for yourself or for two people, depending on how much you put on it. So this is the final product, and I am going to go ahead and wrap this up so that I can put it away. We were supposed to have a picnic at a park, but that didn't end up happening. You'll see in a second. I'm actually going to put all of my food into this little insulated tote that they sent me in a FabFitFun box. This is actually a pretty nice size. It's from Business and Pleasure, and I'm just going to put my salad, his sushi, and I'm going to put a little PB&J and the wrapped up board in there. And I still have plenty of room. Can't see, but I did put my PB&J in there, and I'm going to cover that up. So for the next thing, I am using my Mason tops. I did receive this in a FabFitFun box as well. I love that it is a glass bottle and has that little insulated bit. So I'm just gonna make him an iced coffee. Just adding some ice, caramel, cold brew, and oat milk, shaking it up and putting the little sleeve back on so it stays nice and cold. I'm also gonna go ahead and put that in my tote. And then I'm just putting apple juice together for Aria and her little thermos and some juice for me. I got this Sunny Life little picnic set. This is also from FabFitFun and I love it. This is the first time that I'm using it, but how cool is this? Perfect for picnics or just for travel. So unfortunately, it was raining the entire weekend, so instead of going and having a picnic at the park, we ended up just setting it up in our backyard. But either way, I still love how everything turned out. I'm using all of my favorites, and look at that cheese board. Alex absolutely loved it, and so did Aria. Let me know below if you like these style favorites videos where I'm showing you how I'm using everything. If you did want to try FabFitFun, the code is in my description, and as usual, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you so much, and I will hopefully see you on the next one.